Now, I don't think that I modeled this character from any kind of reference. I just wanted something that looked a little bit cartoonish. So that's what the completed model is going to look like, and just like with the ball with ears and a tail, I'm going to give you some guidelines. The first guideline is that yours absolutely doesn't have to look like mine. You don't even have to make a flour sack. You could make a pillowcase, something else that's not a pillowcase that I haven't thought of yet, but just so long as it's got little arms with no hands and little leggies with little footsies, it's gonna be okay. I am going to start with my traditional cube. I will shift right click and smooth it, and I'm actually going to give it 2 divisions of smoothing right off the bat. Am I? No, I'll start with 1. Now that I've got my first division, I can take this and adjust it to make it a little bit more flour sack shaped. I might take these vertices up here and I might turn symmetry on to make my life a little easier. So we can make that a little bit squarer up there and a little bit squarer down here. I also like my flour sack to have kind of a paunch and maybe even a bit of a back. So while I'm here, I might take these vertices here, just give them a little pull out, and maybe even these vertices here, and give them a little pull in to give me just a touch of shape. Once I'm happy with that, I can go ahead and I can smooth again. You can see that that gives me a little bit less definition, but it gives me a nice edge flow. So that'll be my basic shape for my body. That wasn't too complicated. Now I'm going to go to face mode. I will take a set of 4 faces. I don't think I want to go any further than that. And extrude. With this extrusion, I'm going to start by generating a bit of offset. Maybe like so. And then perhaps pulling these vertices up a little bit. And this will form the base of the arm. So now I can go to face mode, take those faces, and extrude again. Scale that down. I'm going to press the G key to restart my extrude tool. And now I can just kind of shape out a little arm any old way I feel like. Again, if you're making a flour sack or a pillow, that might turn out a little bit different. But this is going to be a quick block out. So there are my little arms. They look kind of like ears right now, but they will do. I will repeat the process down here for my little foots. Again, I'm going to extrude face and use some offset. Then take my vertices and move them down so I get a squarer shape. That may take a little bit of adjusting, but whenever I'm happy, I will go back into face mode and continue to extrude, moving, rotating, scaling, whatever I need in order to make the base shape that I'm going to use as the foot of my pillow sack. If it does start to get a little bit off kilter, which it may at some point, just remember that you've also got a mirror command that you can use, and that mirror will help to even things out so that you can be less worried about whatever it is you're doing. And those look like some nice feet. So that might be a good start, and once I've gotten to that point, I can come back and I can start going in with tools like my Insert Edge Loop tool and adjusting some of my flow. So maybe this area here gets to be really tight, a lot of indentation to make it look nice and sack-like. And then maybe I'll do the same thing down here. Stick in an edge loop right there and give it a lot of indentation for its feet. And then if I want to give it a little more posture, I can also come in with tools like Soft Select, which is the B key on your keyboard, and a B middle mouse drag to adjust your soft select radius. And now I can really give it a little bit of slouch, a little bit of belly. If it needs a butt, you can give it a little butt. Everyone's is going to look different. There, that looks just fine. Maybe I want it a little bit fatter, so I'll take some of these over here and just pull them out to give it kind of like a hip. And then maybe these will pull in, and now it's got my ideal cartoon flower sack shape. With this one, I've also done a UV map. This will be about the same, so I can go to Windows, Modeling Editors, UV Editor. All I am going to do here is go straight to Edge Mode. I'm just going to grab all the edges, turn Soft Select off, and under Cut and Sew I will stitch together, and then because I should have a pretty good set of edges here, I can take this and cut it, and from there I can unfold. Now it does look like I got some kind of an error message when I went to stitch my map, so I might have to do a little bit of work to find out what's going on. But I think that you've got the general gist of the model, so I'm not too worried about my UVs. When you come back, I will go ahead and I will make a skeleton for this model. See you soon.